Do you ever feel that small anxiety when you turn on the camera? You have probably thought a lot about what you want to say, but the moment you go in front of the camera, your mind goes like totally blank. Maybe you get one sentence out and then you don't remember anything else you wanted to say. And I felt exactly the same when I started making videos. And even though I'm a very talkative person, I talk a lot with my friends and family. It was just so unnatural to start talking to this small lens in front of me. And when I finally cut out my videos, edited my videos, they all look like crap. So I got into this weird cycle where for many years I just kept fixing my video, my audio, and building these home studios that you see right here around me. I basically built 10 different home studios to try to fix everything and get it all perfect. And of course, all of that just got my fears bigger and bigger because I didn't start posting any videos. So in this video, I will show you what finally got me past that anxiety, the overthinking and the other fears after making more than 300 videos now. And I will also tell you what I would do differently if I was just starting out to make videos today. And first, I just want you to know that this anxiety and this freezing or mind going blank is totally normal because when your brain senses that you are being like watched even by a small camera lens, it treats it like a threat and triggers your this flight or fight or flight response. And it's the same thing that would happen if you were in real danger. Your body just reacts like automatically. And that's what causes the anxiety or your mind going blank and things like that. So nothing is wrong with you. Your brain is just doing what it is designed to do. But the problem is if you just stop there and don't go through that little bit painful stage of starting to make videos, it probably just gets worse. So for example, you start your video, you freeze, you don't have nothing to say, and you try to start again and again, you don't get the full video out and you stop, and you probably do like I did. I stopped making videos for like many months and then started again. So for me, because I really wanted to make this work, I just pushed through and at least got videos out, but they weren't natural at all because when I started watching those videos back, it wasn't like me who was on the video. And then, because setting up the whole filming session is just such a big project back then, I started trying to fix those videos in editing. That is the worst thing you can do because it's much easier to just film those clips again. And then I had spent a ton of hours, like weeks, on like only like one video, and it still looked and sounded like crap. And of course, I didn't want to post that. So this whole cycle was so long that I didn't learn the most valuable thing I should have been learning. But the thing that finally helped me the most was this kind of posting challenge. So about a year ago, I was in this coaching group that teach how to build like coaching business, and there they had this kind of 30-day posting challenge, and yeah, and I just pushed through the whole challenge, and I even made like long form YouTube videos 30 days. So every day one long form video. And because I already had built those 10 different home studios, I had all the like the gear and everything already set up. So that really helped because I didn't need to worry about that. So that I would look pretty good and sound good. So that wasn't the problem at all. But because I had already fixed all of those things, I could get past all the other like overthinking and anxiety just by pushing through the challenge. Because when you set that kind of like a goal, you shift like this kind of different mode, at least I do. So I just stopped like overthinking anything and I just focus on finishing that one video each day. And during that month, a lot of things happened that would normally like totally stop me making videos. I had to like travel. I got sick for a whole week, and there were just days I just didn't like filming like at all. But because I needed to push through all those daily challenges, that actually made me even better because it forced me to find like faster ways to film and edit no matter what, where I was or like how I felt. But if I would do that whole thing again, these are the things that I would do like now and in this order to get past all of those fears faster and start to be more natural on camera. So one of the biggest things that helped me like not to freeze on camera is that because I wanted to make like educational videos, I was like trying to start by teaching every video like how to do something. And later I learned that this puts your brain in a very like different mode, this kind of like this kind of teacher mode. But if you start with how I do something instead of how to do something, your brain goes more into this kind of like recall mode. And it uses the part of your brain that is for like storytelling, for just remembering what you did. And that is so much easier to speak from than trying to teach and think about like whole lesson on the spot, like structure that what you are saying on the spot. So instead of freezing while you try to build like the perfect explanation, you are just telling someone what you did in the past. And that one change makes it so much easier to talk to the camera. Then you need, of course, something to talk about. And the easiest thing for me is to just find the questions that your ideal clients are asking. So it's very easy. You can find on those questions on forums or look under your competitors' YouTube videos of what people are asking, or just ask AI. Put in the prompt like what kind of viewers you want, what is like your ideal client, like their age, their occupation, their hobbies, and tell the AI to find those questions that they are asking basically on that topic that you are teaching on your own videos, or what kind of transformation you are going to help them to achieve. And then just answer those questions in that how do I do things format, because probably you are the expert on the topic that you are teaching, so then just recall how you did those things. So that is much easier way to answer those questions. An easy way to little bit structure your answers is to open like basically ChatGPT or Claude and use their voice to text feature. So just ramble out your answer. Try to tell all the little things that how you like would do that thing that you're teaching, and tell the AI to just clean up the like the necessary grammar, not fix your style, and remember the AI to keep your tone of voice. And then you have basically like this ready-made script that you can use. And if you have teleprompter, then you can put that script on that. And because at the start, I actually recommend that you should use teleprompter because it's much easier to make videos to by basically reading. So I'm currently using teleprompter here. I have this almost like a full script. By nowadays, I use this kind of bullet points so I can go off the script like now I'm doing. But when you start making videos with teleprompter, these videos probably won't look that great because you need to learn how to like act on the teleprompter too and how to use this and not be so clear that you are reading. But this way you still get more quantity out of your videos, and that's the whole thing, to get videos out and post more things, and you start to feel more relaxed. And if you don't have teleprompter, another easy way is to put your phone on, maybe even print out your script, then just say the script like few lines at a time, like make a one clip, like maybe like one sentence or one paragraph at a time, and then in the editing you just edit those clips together. And actually that is a very good way to create videos, because if you put your phone in a different angle every time, you basically have done this more like engaging video on that way. And this helps you that you don't have this kind of like big thing you need to do all at once. You just make a video like few lines at a time, and it's much easier to do in that way. So just take so many few takes and pick the best one, but don't try to make it perfect. Just cut out basically the silences in the start and the end and just post that video, because this is the learning phase. You need to learn to make videos by just making a lot of videos. And when you have made like 30 or 100 videos this way, just answering one question at a time, you will get like better and better. One thing, by the way, you can answer the same questions like many times. So you can have maybe only like 10 or 20 questions, and you just repeat those and make like 100 short form videos that way. No one will notice. That's how I started making my own videos, and I still make videos about the same topics, and every time they get better, and I will add like, I forget to add that on my answer in the last time. I now just add that and make the videos better. But the main thing is that because in this way, when you get quantity out and make, for example, short form videos out, and you start to notice that nothing bad happens as long as you just give a good advice to your like ideal clients or your ideal viewer. It doesn't matter if you like stumble or your lighting is it perfect or your accents sound different. What matters is that you share something useful, that if someone watch your video, they will learn something. This actually could be the best way to make videos, because the realness and the authenticity is the best currency nowadays, because there is so many AI videos going around. So I think actually even myself, I will be now start to make more videos, for example, outside just with my phone, because that kind of format isn't so easy, for example, AI to copy. And still, like after 300 videos, and if I'm honest, even now I still feel that anxiety, and I think about how that video will perform, how this video will perform, what people think, and that never fully goes away. But if I think about, for example, this day, this is a like very chaotic day for me. My children are home, as like they have like a break from like daycare. It's summer holiday going on. There is a lot of noise in my house, but now I can still make, for example, this video in this tiny time frame that I have today. So this is the like the main thing that you need to practice, because you will be much faster and you will get better, but you don't get better if you just make few videos, because it's so much harder to do that way. You just need those reps in. And because that challenge helped me so much in a year ago, I now built the same kind of 30-day challenge inside my own school community, the one-person show, where I teach how to make videos faster. So if you want to do with that challenge with a structure and do with other people like myself, come in and join, and the link is below this video. And I will put something helpful right there for you to watch. And see you on the next video. Bye bye.